Well, another reason why our clients love us is that we're very candid with clients who don't have a lot of experience with websites and search engine marketing. Because I've been involved with several startups over the years, and I personally know how much time, money, and grief is involved with starting a new business. And the incredibly misleading, bad information out there that folks are willing to say in order to make a quick sale. Here's a quick example. Recently met a gentleman who told me he spent $4,000 on an e-commerce website so he could collect payments online. Well, how many payments online? About 3 a month. So I told him, I said, all you needed was about a $500 website and a free PayPal account. You didn't even need a shopping cart. He told me that they told him that PayPal wouldn't work because the folks that he was billing also needed to have a PayPal account to make payments to him, which was true in about 2002, but not anymore. Anybody can use a PayPal account without having to sign up for a PayPal account to make a payment. So, do you think the folks that sold him the $4,000 website and told him that line about PayPal were just making an honest mistake? I'm kind of skeptical about that. I'll give you another anecdote. A local theater company, a startup, called us about doing a website and a logo. And I asked them why the logo, and they said they wanted to have a logo to relate an image about themselves, so folks can quote, understand what we're all about. So I asked him, I said, why be indirect instead of direct? If you're on a very limited budget with a startup, why roll the dice that folks may or may not get it from your logo? Why not instead, just as one example, sit yourself down in front of the camera, like I'm doing now, and just tell folks exactly what you're about, online, face-to-face, just as you would when you meet them at some networking event. I mean, if images worked better than words, I would have Egyptian hieroglyphics on my keyboard instead of letters. Instead of me typing ASDF, I'd be typing bird, Cleopatra, guy like this, man on a pyramid, and you'd have to figure out the visual metaphor like Egyptian hieroglyphics. That's really the way it is. So I asked him, I said, tell me in a paragraph what it is you folks do. And he said, we're a local theater company putting on unique shows with local talent. And I said, that's very clear. Say that on your website. Maybe say that in the video. And instead of a graphic, maybe you can have a nice tagline. Maybe something like, and I thought about it, and I said, how about this? Global performances, local performers. And he liked that tagline right off the top of my head. And I told him, you hire me, the tagline is yours, free. And of course, that's what he did, because we were the only web design first that didn't need to first, that didn't ask him right out of the gate, what's your budget? And that we were willing to spend more than 5 minutes with him, talking on the phone. And we told him candidly about all the things that he didn't really need that the other website design folks told him he did need, such as a $5,000 website so people could buy tickets to the theater company online. He'd only have to sell about 10,000 tickets, and he's a startup. In order to cover that cost, it's not going to happen. All he really needed was a single-page site or maybe a two-page site, and that's all he needs to get it done. So maybe I can just summarize all that and say that another reason our clients love us is because we treat them as they want to be treated, and that's not just some insincere cliche of the month. We really are candid with our clients, and most every one of them appreciate it very much. And if you like that kind of attitude, then we're probably a good choice of a website design firm to talk to.